Alright, y'all, just wanted to make a quick little update on the design idea for these mounts. Figured I'd run it by the small crowd I got watching all these videos and see what you guys think, just because any input is appreciated. I think the best idea is to mount it to the frame rail and the cross member instead of just the cross member, just due to the locations of these things. So my idea is to do something like that. Just put some plate down on the frame rail. One of these, I think it's about a 2" by 3" bushing for some suspension members, but I'm sure it's going to work fine for an engine mount. And then I have that wood is basically representing these isolators I got, because I'm just trying to replicate what the M10 does. And they have the rubber isolator over here, so I'm going to drill and tap that or put a nut on it, so just replace that wood piece with that. That's just there so you can kind of see what I'm thinking. And then this is just a test piece here, so on the cross member I'm actually going to use, I won't cut as much of that fork, the original engine mount, off, but just to give you an idea, it'll be thicker metal, most likely 3/16. Let's see if I can get you a better angle of that. Basically, that'll go there and hold on to that, so that way it's holding onto the actual cross member. And then I'm going to run, I'm not sure if it's going to be this size tubing, probably something a little smaller, but let me see if I can get this up. It's gonna have to do a little S-bend, which I don't have the bender just yet. So this is just to kind of show you my idea, but on the back side of the plate back there, and then I'll weld it up to that guy, and I'll fish mount it and make sure it fits up in there correctly. And then on the other side, a little bit easier on this side. So on this side, it's not going to be a tab like that. I'll probably just use some 3/16 plate and then drill a hole in it, but you can kind of see I'm going to need about like a 3/4 inch little pad at the bottom there, and then I'll either put a nut on that or I'll even drill and tap the cross member, which I'm not sure if it's a good idea or not, but to get that isolator bushing to hold in place there. And then for the secondary mount over here, it's just some tubing that'll connect it there. So that's my idea. I think that'll get it in there. And then just to kind of show you, I leveled out the transmission, which pulled up the engine over here, which gave us a little bit more, so if I can give you the angle, a little bit more room there. I mean, there's 3/8, half an inch in there, something like that. And if I have to grind away at that a little bit more, if the engine ends up hitting it for any reason while it's under load, I think I got a little more that I can take away there, but not much. And then back here, and I'm not sure what the factory angle is on these things, but I'm assuming that it's level like this. But I just have the little scissor lift down here, kind of keeping it up level in the back, and that's where we're at, which might leave enough room to use the factory slave cylinder here still, and just kind of make a little hump around it and keep the line tight, but not quite sure yet. And then I ordered a Garagistic E36 ZF 5-speed mount, just to kind of hijack it, and I'll probably just cut it and add to it to make it fit for this chassis. But that's my idea for right now, so I figured I'd just update you guys, because I'm still practicing how to weld. I'm finally getting better at it. I can finally lay some beads. They look terrible, but they'll hold, which is all I really need for right now. So I am getting there. The goal is by the end of February to have this thing mounted in place, both the engine mounts and the transmission mount in place. So cool. Just figured I'd update you guys. Thanks. Any input appreciated. Just throw them in the notes down below, or in the comments. I mean, any input on what you guys think is super appreciated. It's probably a little overbuilt, is my idea, but I'd rather overbuild it than underbuild it for sure. All right, thanks again, you guys. Thanks for watching.